Money in the Bank. So we're trying to do a little bit of a prediction style thing. We're going to get a timestamp. We're going to post it later, but the predictions will still be valid. Am I right?
That's right.
Okay. I'm sitting out here chilling with my man. We got Elzie in the building. Elzie, what's going on?
What's up?
We got Zack in the building. Zack, what's going on?
How you doing?
So we hanging in. We doing our thing. We're going to go through the card. It may be kind of quick, but we're just going to try to run through it. And the next couple times when pay-per-view time comes around, we'll handle it much, much smoother. So I think I'm going to start off. We're going to go with the kickoff show match. It's going to be R-Truth and Wade Barrett. King Barrett at that. Who do you got, Zack?
I got R-Truth, you know, he's a little old and he hasn't had much wins, so I think they're going to give him this win in the pay-per-view just to make him happy.
Win for truth?
Yeah.
What do you think, Elzie? Win for truth?
You know, I gotta agree. I like what they're doing with Truth. He's getting a little crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna use that to his advantage and have him avoid that bull hammer.
We got 2 for truth. I'm going to have to play devil's advocate and say the King of the Ring push for Barrett seems wasted if you lose in pre-show matches to people like Truth.
Yeah.
I do see what they're doing with Truth with a miniature story coming on. Like, it looks like a return of Little Jimmy for me.
Yeah.
And Jimmy was a hot story. So I can see that too. Honestly, I can see it going both ways. I'll pull for Barrett just to be me, I guess. But that match is a pre-show match, so you know it is what it is. But we'll jump into the next. So, Intercontinental Championship match. Prestigious match. I love title defenses of all types. We've got Ryback. We've got the Big Show. What do you think? Els?
I think Big Show's gonna do what he does best, and that's make the other guy look strong and put him over. So I gotta go with the big guy, the Ryback.
guy?
Yeah,
Okay.
Ryback's gonna
Title defense?
successfully defend. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zach?
Yeah, I got Ryback too, because he showed that he could shell shock Big Show,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so now that he showed that he's gonna do it.
Okay.
I mean, count.
No, that's 3 for 3 for Ryback. Ryback beats Big Show. He's finally getting a real push. You know, he's actually got some hardware, which they never really let him do before. He's much better on the mic ever since the promo he cut where he talked about his life. I feel like from that point, his strong, firm step forward. And Ryback beats Big Show. I mean, what's Big Show there for? Like El said, he makes you look strong, he lays on his back, and he makes you prove that you can pick up a 500-pound dude.
He does it well.
I mean, it keeps him in the game.
Yeah. As much as I'd love to see Big Show just totally be a monster and choke slam everybody, it's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
Okay. How do you guys feel about the tag division, the state of tag team wrestling, as it relates to the WWE? Because there's amazing tag team wrestling in the world, but we're talking WWE right now. How do you feel about WWE's tag team division?
Go ahead.
I think they could do better, like the Lucha Dragons. If they had more of that,
Mm-hmm.
it would definitely be more fun to watch, because we want more high flyer tag teams, or they did some with Ascension where they actually made them good.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, they're kind of weird, so I don't know. But if they do more with the Lucha Dragons, and they go against primetime players, that'd be a cool match to watch.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they got some good teams. I think they try to work too many gimmicks with the teams. I like what they're doing with the primetime players. I really like what they were doing with Kid and Cesaro, and it's horrible to hear the Kid might be out for a full year.
Right.
So hopefully they bring back the We the People and get Jack Swagger doing something. That would be nice, because I think they got some good teams, especially when you factor in the NXT guys that they got down there, and how quickly some of those teams can come up.
Okay. I mean, in that regard, I'll just touch real quick so we can get into the predictions. But I do not like New Day as a faction, but they're beautiful heels.
Yes.
I don't know how long they'll keep them champions because, they're New Day, but there's nobody else really trying to grab that brass ring, as Vince says. So I'll say that first. I would love to see the real Americans back. Coulter's great on the mic. Swagger's got good work in the ring, and Cesaro's actually a bona fide star. He's a little underutilized, in my opinion. Primetime players, I would love to see them hold the belts. They've got charisma. They've got size, both of them. The finishers are pretty okay. I mean, I think that they need a few more tag team moves that they do together. But I'd love to see PTP. The same thing about Kid and Cesaro. That's awful because they were really starting to click and they had it together and the gimmick was working. They figured it all out. Natty bought in. You know, everybody was doing their job, and I thought that was going to be entertaining for a while. The Dust Brothers, I mean, they're gone pretty much, and I would think they might try to give a push because of Dusty, but it just depends on Dustin. But that brings us to the night, man. We're talking New Day, PTP, tag titles.
I think I like the New Day. I think they take that heel persona and really ran with it, and they're doing a great job with it. So with that being said, I think they dropped the titles tonight and
PTP
and move PTP up that notch a little bit. I think that's going to be the one title change.
One title. We already got a one title change.
I think that's going to be it. I think we got a one title change.
Zack, you feel the same? PTP.
I mean, I would like to see PTP win.
Sure.
But I think New Day is gonna cheat their way out of it somehow.
I can dig that.
With the 3 people, you know, they got an advantage, 3 on 2. So they're gonna cheat their way out of it.
I would love to see PTP become champions. I kind of got to agree with Zack. New Day got a third man. Until they ban the third man from ringside in a situation, I feel like they're going to do it. I mean, they cheated through the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, right now they're working that Freebird.
And I mean, they're doing it well. When they put the faction together as faces, I hated them.
Yeah,
I thought it was awful. Big E doing the preaching sucks. I thought Xavier Woods was cool when he was kind of by himself. He had a chance, and then in any group they put him in, he just kind of just sucks. And Kofi had just wasted talent there, and just they made it work.
Yeah.
So I mean, kudos to those guys on that. That's impressive stuff. We'll squeeze in the Divas real quick because they're less important than the other couple matches. But Nikki Bella Page, Zack?
I'll set Paige.
Okay.
Because she's got the Rampage.
Bow.
There you go.
Else?
I like Paige too. I mean, Nikki Bella's had that belt for a while now. But the longest reigning Divas champion or something like that?
She's almost the AJ. And see,
Is she?
in a way, I feel like they want to reclaim those records from that union.
AJ and CM Punk.
I feel like somebody's about to make a run. Maybe Seth Rollins, who will hold and erase that. But with Lesnar in the picture, I can't see it. But I think they may reclaim that Divas run soon. Paige is always a threat for the title. I never can call Paige matches straight. I never know when she's going to win or lose. She always deserves to win. She's probably the best worker they got right now in the division. Yeah, Nikki's not far behind as far as the girls. You also got Naomi. Those are probably your 3 best workers in the Divas division at the moment. Paige. No. Nikki Bella retains tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Interference from Naomi and what's it called?
And I just realized
it's Snuka.
It's Snuka. And I just realized I went against what I said about the one title change, so I have to go with Bella.
Bella, okay.
Because she got the belt. And I can't go against what I said.
Bella's gonna retain. Tamina and Naomi will interfere and cost Paige the title.
That's about right.
All right, Cena Owens. Let's do it. Zack, kick it off.
Man, I gotta go with Cena.
Okay.
Because Kevin Owens, he was going on this, progression and stuff, and he was talking a lot of smack, so Cena's got to show him what's good.
Okay. You hear that? What's good, Elzie?
Kevin Owens is a man of his word, and I'm pretty sure he said that he's going to beat Cena again, and I think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen clean like it did last time. I think there's going to be a ref bump or something. He's going to bring the title in, hit him with it. Something like that's going to happen. But I got to say Kevin Owens again.
Dirty victory.
Kind of screw job, victory.
I can see that. Dirty Victory gets some very, very impassioned John Cena promos for the next couple weeks.
That's right.
Leading into what I would imagine will become a title defense. Me personally, I think in this situation, no title match, challenger almost always wins. Because you get the opportunity to prove that a challenger can pin a champion. You can make them look strong while letting the champion have an opportunity to overcome adversity without losing the title.
Yeah.
And that's just pretty much as far as I've never heard that from any wrestling person. It's just what I perceive over the years of watching the way that they break stories now. So I would say Owens wins tonight again. I think it's clean because they're bringing him in really, really quickly, and they have him fighting John Cena right off the bat. Do you want to do him like they did Neville and let him take a bunch of losses, or do you want to do like they did Rusev and keep him undefeated? I think with Owens and his background and indie following, they're going to want to do him more like Rusev and protect him. And Cena's laying down for him for a reason, to build his prestige very quickly. going into SummerSlam, so he can almost maybe even be a main eventer at SummerSlam if they roll it right.
Right.
So Owens wins, unless they start a separate feud with him and bring in another wrestler. I think it's clean. No interference. I think it's Kevin Owens clean over John Cena. Cena's gonna beat his ass, and Owens is gonna mess around and win the match. He'll get it clean. Money in the Bank. Ziggler, Kingston, Neville, Orton, Reigns, Sheamus, and Kane. Any favorites here, fellas? Else?
I think if you talk favorites, I think you got to go with Roman Reigns. I think he's the favorite. He's not my pick, but I think he's the favorite.
Sure.
You look at the other guys. Kane's been there before. He's done it before. Ziggler's done it before. So I automatically count those guys out in a match that has the 7 guys in it. My pick, and it's a total long shot from the opposite free throw line.
Right.
Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Kingston.
I say Kofi Kingston. It's his time. Like you said earlier, the New Day gimmick is really working. And I think they need to reward Kofi. And I think he'd be a heck of a matchup for guys like Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose.
He's definitely got the talent to
take a picture. Yep. So that's my pick.
That's a very unique perspective. Before I get to Zack, I just want to touch on that. That makes a lot of sense. You just shot off a light bulb to me, because if they are going to roll the New Day gimmick, if they really want to commit to it as far as WWE creative, I think putting the opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship within their grasp with their 3-man cheat tactic probably would be something. Even if he doesn't win it, it'd be something that would be very dangerous and people would be aware of. Those 3 guys come out in the middle of the champions match, you're like, oh, hell no.
Right.
It'd be something that you have to watch out for.
Right.
But go ahead, Zack, what do you think?
Well, it would actually be kind of cool to see Kane win it and get a championship back after like a decade of not having a championship.
Sure.
But I think Randy Orton's gonna come out.
Orton, Viper.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He won in 2013,